Come on, Fulham.
All right.
Damn, it's Fulham. Bunch of.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a bunch of Arsenal rejects.
What is?
Fulham.
Well,
It will be.
Emil Smith Rowe.
And that's what. And
Oh, isn't Leno playing for them too?
that's
The
what I was
goalkeeper?
about to say. I thought so, but.
Let me check. I thought he was. Yeah. Arsenal as well. Smart.
Well, they're in London.
Take some
close
players
to
from
each
the
other.
best team in the Premier League. Why not? All right. Are we live on TikTok, Georgie?
Nope.
We're not live on TikTok? Are you
I didn't get
accessing?
I didn't get a notification.
I know, but you gotta. Are you accessing it from the page?
I'm from my page.
Yeah. We should be good. J fam, we in here. Let's go. Georgie, Waterboy. I don't know if he said if I'm the Waterboy. He said Georgie, and then he put Waterboy after. So
Where he said that?
YouTube.
We are live on TikTok. Wait. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We're live on TikTok, or we're not live on TikTok.
No, we are. But I'm saying it makes sense because my body's half.
Yeah, it's vertical.
Yeah.
But I see how I adjusted all the settings. Yeah, there we go. That looks good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Are we live on YouTube? That's the question. First time we're doing this setup. Boom.
Are we?
Georgie's mic is not working. Georgie, can you talk to the mic? Make sure it's working.
Can you guys hear me?
Sorry, George might not have been talking to the mic. Is it working now? JFam, let us know.
You know what we need to do? I need to get a laptop.
We don't have enough internet for that.
That's
We don't have
true.
the facilities for that,
Listen,
big man.
I just bet on the Bayern Munich game. It's 2-0 in the first 2 minutes. I'm a happy lad.
All right, JFam said it's good now. Let's go. We in here. So it looks like we're good. So far right now, everything's looking pretty good. Fingers crossed.
Damn, Thomas Muller, 2 goals. What a...
Let us know if the stream looks good. Everybody who's just joining us, we are streaming live on TikTok and on YouTube. Coach Javi finally got that new MacBook Pro. All right, so hopefully this will allow us to stream on multiple platforms without the quality looking really bad. So far right now, I'm just noticing, looking at the statistics on the computer, we're not dropping any frames. The CPU usage is below 20%. This is fantastic so far. Got lots of overlays and things like that, and it's looking good. So let me know if you guys are watching this, if the stream quality looks good. Shout out to Georgie who made it. And per usual, we have the light matching your shorts today. So you can see that, I'm sure. Looks good, doesn't it? Man, we are next level when it comes to this stuff.
This is next level.
This is next level.
Your boy Gabe is...
My boy Gabe. Hey, Javi. How's your day? My day's fantastic, my friend.
Oh, you're on TikTok too?
Yeah.
So what?
But you can watch it. You can watch it on TikTok. I was just making sure that it was good because, you know me. I always make sure the quality is good.
Maya, thank you for liking the live. Really appreciate it on TikTok.
Ooh, we got a couple people. See how we're doing on YouTube. I just want to make sure. I'll leave it alone once we're looking good. But right now it looks like we're solid. All right, game's about to start. We'll give you guys the starting 11 in a little bit. But what I do want to do is make sure we start the time. Manchester United versus Fulham, opening game of the Premier League. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Vamos. All right.
No, it didn't start.
Oh, it didn't start.
This guy.
Moment of
Javi's ahead
silence.
of everybody.
Moment of silence. All right, now we're good. Now we've kicked off. All right.
Wait, so did the
Oh,
referee...
we got a big like. I don't know what that means, but something popped up on screen. Maybe it was on YouTube. Love that. What were you saying, Georgie?
Did the referee come out and say who he supports or what?
Why, is this a Manchester United referee?
Oh, God. No,
All right.
no,
Already. Manchester United with an opportunity first 20 seconds.
That is...
And a terrible pass across. I think he was offsides, though.
Was that Rashford? It is Rashford, yeah.
Rashford in starting lineup. So let's put the starting lineups up. Manchester United. Couple of interesting people coming back for Manchester United into the starting 11. We start with Onana in goal. Dalot as the right back. Maguire and Martinez as the two center backs. Mazraoui as the left back. Casemiro with Mainu as the 2 6s. That's an interesting one. I kind of like that, to be honest. If I was a Manchester United fan, I'd actually be pretty happy about that. The three in front of those two is Ahmad on the right, Mason Mount as the captain in the middle. I don't know if this is right. I think
it's not.
this is probably this. So this is what I got from Footmob, but we'll see how the game goes. But I'm assuming Fernandez is playing up top, or sorry, Rashford is playing up top, and
No, Rashford is playing wide.
Rashford's playing wide. Who's playing up top then?
Bruno and Mount.
All right, so we'll see. This is the lineup the Footmob gave me. We'll see as we're watching the game right now. So that's the Manchester United lineup. A couple of interesting ones. We have obviously Mazraoui, the new signing who just came in. Casemiro and Mainu as the two 6s, or the playing in the midfield together. That's a good one. And then Rashford. We'll see how consistent Rashford can be this. What do you make of that lineup, Georgie?
I mean, pretty standard, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised about Garnacho not starting, just because I thought he impressed and he obviously scored a goal and did all that in preseason. But Ahmad's been unreal. It's crazy because I hate all the Manchester United players, and Ahmad is the one that I'm like, wow, I like this kid, and he's gonna be so good. He's gonna be so good. So
yeah,
sucks for everybody else, but finally, Manchester United has a kid that's probably gonna be, I don't know about world class, but
well, that's what a lot of people are saying about Mainu as well. He's been really good.
yeah.
So it looks like Mazraoui is actually on the right. Look, so that means Dalot is going to be on the left. You do have. It almost looks like Casemiro is going to be a little bit more of the holding 6, with Mainu and Mason Mount probably slightly in front. Which means you're going to leave Bruno up top as a false 9? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
It's an interesting tactic. So, but that's Manchester United. Why don't we put the Fulham lineup? All right, Fulham. As Georgie was saying, the Arsenal rejects. We do have Leno in goal, former Arsenal goalkeeper. Tete is right back. Diop, right center back. Bassi, left center back. Robinson. Ooh, Robinson as the left back. I forgot about it. I forgot that he plays at Fulham. A lot of people like him. Pereira and Lukic in the center mid, with Smith Rowe as the 10. Another former Arsenal player, just got transferred not too long ago. Traore. Oh, I forget. They have Traore as well?
Yeah.
Dang.
They got Traore and
Iwobi.
Jimenez. Remember, they came back from Wolves.
Yeah, that's right. Muniz on the left. Muniz up top. And you do have, let's see who they have on they do have Raul Jimenez on the bench, so I'm happy to see that. Interesting. So, solid lineups. I like that. That makes for a good game, to be fair. I like that.
What's up, man, dog? Welcome to the TikTok live. If you can, and if you haven't, please go subscribe on YouTube, as we're trying to get people from TikTok to go onto the YouTube, just to get everybody on the same page and everybody on the same place. As that's where it's a lot easier to go live on YouTube compared to TikTok. So we're trying to get everybody on the same page. Appreciate you liking the live as well.
Georgie, you're in charge of the chat on TikTok, right?
Yep.
All right, because I'm in charge of the YouTube chat. All right, so far so good. Again, let us know, guys, quality-wise, how we're doing. If this looks good, if we need to change anything, the level of the mic or the audio levels, the camera angles, things like that. Ooh, set piece for Fulham.
Get turned, Mainu.
Is that Pereira?
Yeah.
I like him.
I like Pereira too. It's just never really worked out for them at Man United.
Does it ever work out at Manchester United, Georgie?
It does if you're Ahmad. Future's bright. That's what sucks about Ahmad, though. Like, I wanted him on my fantasy team, and the reason why I didn't pick him is because I know if for the first half he doesn't really do much, they're probably going to take him out 50th, 60th minute and put Garnacho in and trying to change it up.
Right.
So it's not really worth the risk. Muniz is gonna score in this game. I'm telling you
Georgie
right now.
Georgie put some money on them on Muniz scoring, huh?
No, I feel it. I should put money on
Hey,
it.
man, dog, subscribe to us on YouTube.
Nice, love it.
My guy, that puts us. I think that puts us at 110.
Is it?
We had another
I think so
subscriber
too.
overnight. So I think that.
Look at
All right,
Onana.
Manchester United on the counter attack. So Mazraoui, another guy that Ten Hag had at Ajax, right? He's reuniting the band.
He
there's-
is.
I mean, listen, if you're going to try and be successful, most of the time you try and do it with people that you know, people that you've had good success with. However, I think the problem that Ten Hag might run into is that the Premier League is different than playing over in the Netherlands. So, who knows? Wonder if they'll be the same level here in the Premier League as they were over there.
Bye.
Traore, go on, son.
Is that no?
Oh, he's gone,
chance.
my friend. He
No
is gone.
chance. Cut. Muniz, go. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, he
Wow. Traore just blew past two Manchester United players. It's all that. What is that? That Vaseline that they put on his arms,
Yeah.
Georgie. They couldn't hold him back. Did you see that? Martinez couldn't hold him back. So far, pretty good game then. 7 minutes in, we've already had a couple good opportunities. I don't think it's too late to join our fantasy Premier League, right? You can join at any time.
You can join.
You can join at any time. So if you guys have a fantasy Premier League, or if you guys do fantasy Premier League FPL, make sure you join our league. The code is up above, right around there somewhere for the TikTokers, and then right down there for the YouTubers. Go ahead and make sure you guys join our league with that invite code T9DW1I. I think
Beautiful. Take him on.
we have I think I don't know, close to 150 people right on there right now.
Too many people. I thought I was gonna win.
Shout out to Georgie's Twitter followers for joining.
All of us are gonna have the same team because we're gonna have all 3 Liverpool players of the same.
There is some prizes. There are some prizes for the winners at the end of the season, and we'll probably do some periodically as well. Some prizes periodically. So make sure you guys go ahead and join us.
Rashford, man, it's a big season for Rashford because I think it's do or die. I don't think they're gonna be much more.
You don't think they?
They're not gonna be patient.
Yeah. Well, they've been patient, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's had some really good seasons, but then he's also had some really bad ones. Or I wouldn't say seasons. I think he might have had one really, really good season, and then he had a few games in another season where he did well. But in between those, he's just very inconsistent. But what are they going to do if he doesn't have a good season?
They're just gonna get rid of him. I mean, you have Ahmad Garnacho. I mean, he can sit on the bench, but it's not gonna. What is the Premier League fantasy on? It's on the official Premier League website, man, dog. So if you go, I don't even know the link. To it,
Just go to fantasy. Just Google fantasy Premier League.
yeah, fantasy.
It's on the main website.
Yeah, fantasy Premier League, and you can join any moment, I believe. The problem is though, you might be down and out for this week
Because it already started. But
but it doesn't really matter.
it's a long season. Just go.
Yeah, just go join. It's for fun.
Joe's in the YouTube chat. Where's the water at, Javi? Calm down, Joe, all right? Calm down. Where are you at, my friend? Where's Joe? So obviously, as you guys can see, as I pan over to Joe's camera,
There's the
it's
water right
blank
there.
because there is no Joe here. Joe's big time. He's got a real job.
Man, dog, who are you supporting? Ooh.
Ooh.
But did you see the referee thing?
No.
The referees have to announce who they support.
Is that so? They
That-
have to, is that a rule now?
Yeah, that's the rule. They have to tell the Premier League whoever who they support
Is
prior
that-
to the games.
Is that what, who made that suggestion? I saw that on the news. One of the clubs made a statement. It said, we appreciate the fact that PGMOL. I think it wasn't specifically that, but they suggested to PGMOL or whatever that they release the criteria for how they select the referees, so that people know publicly why a referee got selected to a game. And I believe they're actually doing it now. So because they said they were grateful that they had decided that was what they were going to do in the end. So is that part of it? I assume that's part of the stuff is who they appointed and which team that they support, so that it's public information or whatever.
Well, half of them are going to be Man United and Man City, so I can already tell you Howard Webb is Man United. He's been supporting them the past 20 years.
Yeah, I know. But everybody knew that.
Yeah, sadly. Man Dog supporting Fulham for this game. I like it. Do you actually believe Fulham can win this game, though? That's the question. Bruno, new contract as well. 2-year extension, I think. I hate him so much, to be honest.
Manu or Bruno?
No, Bruno. Ahmad, look at it. Look at him go, man.
Oi!
Nah.
Referee!
No.
They're going to look at it. You already know.
Oh, beautiful. That's a yellow. Oh, kept going.
Oh, what a hit!
Oy.
What a hit! What a hit, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Oh, no, that was a good save, though.
That was
a very good save. And he's stopping the play because he's going to check the VAR to see if there's a potential penalty on Ahmad or against him.
It's already checked. Nah.
Yeah, not enough.
Nah.
No.
What a hit, though. And so awkward, too. Like,
It's a great save.
the crazy thing is he cheated to that post. If you were to try to curve it from the opposite side. Oh, my God.
Here it is.
Terrible defending.
So if you guys are just joining us, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok, from now on, we're going to try and do the lives on both of these platforms. We might even be able to do it on more. Like if we had like a Twitch or where else can you stream? Facebook maybe? You can't do it on Instagram, can you? Maybe you can. But I don't know. But right now, TikTok and YouTube, I think, are going to be the two main ones that we're going to try to stream to. Just in the chat as you guys are joining us, let us know, who are you supporting? Are you supporting Manchester United, Fulham, or is there another team in the Prem that you guys are supporters of? And also, who's going to win? Who's going to win the Premier League this year? Way too early to tell, but so far a good game between Manchester United and Fulham.
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know about that. I do like this referee, though. This guy's my favorite one.
Too soft. Maguire go, huh? Maguire is by himself on the. Maguire and Rashford just far post.
Free kick for Manchester United. Oof. Casemiro.
He's scored so many headers. And just at Man United alone. He's gonna have a shocker. He's offside anyway. Or maybe. Shocker of a game, and then he would score a header like that. Zaid, thank you for liking the live, man.
Hey, my
really
guy Zaid.
appreciate it.
Is that my guy Zaid?
It is. Tell
Legend.
Zaid, go on go subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's where we're trying to get everybody on the same page. We're trying to get everybody from TikTok to the YouTube because it's a lot easier to stream on YouTube compared to TikTok. So we're trying to get everybody on there. Everybody can be hanging out in the chat, and
that's where we also post the full podcast episodes too when we record those.
Appreciate you joining in though, man. Who are you supporting this game? I know you're a Real Madrid fan. Here goes Adama.
Adama Traore. Just keep running, my friend. Just keep running. Oh, Martinez.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
Fair, Adama was off balance.
But that's what I'm saying. But the timing was fantastic because he waited, and then as soon as he was slightly off balance, he pushed him off. That's quality defending.
He's
so big.
Like, if you just lost, like, 5 pounds of muscle, it would be so much better.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's built like he's built more than like a sprinter. I was going to say he's built like the sprinters, but he's way more jacked.
There's no way it's natural.
That's what I was going to say, right?
The guy says he doesn't work out. Like, that way.
I don't know how much of that is true, though. What if he's probably just like, if I tell people that I don't work out and I look like this, even though I do work out, people are going to go crazy.
Want United to win for the bet to hit, but also wouldn't mind them losing to see their fans upset. Damn, Zaid. Who else did you bet on? So you bet on United to win? Those odds weren't, I mean, if you just took them like Man United straight to win, they're what, minus 150? So you put 10, you win 15. So technically $5 profit. But there's the yellow card.
That's a yellow.
There's the first yellow.
What do you think about Smith Rowe, Georgie?
I like Smith Rowe. I really do. I don't think he was ever going to get a chance at Arsenal, though, just because of the players you guys have. And I don't think he's really an Arteta type of a player. Mount, on the other hand, world class.
He was okay at Chelsea.
I do like Mason Mount. I would have loved him at Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp.
Not under Arne Slot.
Nah.
My boy Arnie.
It's Arne. He made the correction yesterday.
I know, but you can't help to call him Arnie.
Listen, it's Arne.
My boy Arnie.
Oh, Iwobi. Come on, man. Just like that. Oh, Casemiro. That's why Man United fans don't like you anymore, man. It's crazy what a year or two can do. This guy's winning Champions Leagues and league titles at Real Madrid and playing pretty good, and then goes to Man United and just falls apart. Oh, beautiful.
Well done.
Beautiful. Oh.
Offsides anyway.
He reminds me of Trent.
Except the ball delivery.
Yeah. No, I'm not, just like they look twins.
They look similar.
Yeah, they're literally twins. When I look at him, I see Trent. There's the new England coach.
Oh, that's the interim, right?
Yeah.
He was the U21s or U23s or something like that?
Yeah, he was the U21s. He should stay.
If you guys are just joining us, YouTube or TikTok, make sure you guys go follow all of our social media channels. It's up on the top of my screen here at the bottom if you're on YouTube, but try and get us to hit some numbers so we can do this a little bit more often for you guys. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Did I say TikTok?
Yeah.
So, decent ball.
To be fair, somebody should be there.
Yeah, nobody's running, huh?
But that was a poor delivery anyway, so it doesn't really
If he
matter.
tells me to make the run, I'd be like, dude, look where you put the ball. Appreciate anybody who's just joining us, whether it's YouTube or TikTok. We're streaming on both. If you guys want full-length episodes of the podcast, which we will be doing a podcast today, make sure you go follow us on the YouTube because that's where all the full-length video episodes get posted. TikTok is more for the short clips Anthony Robinson is also just a very good 1-versus-1 defender too.
Yeah, he really is.
I like him as a 1v1 defender. He's very hard to beat. He's one of those players that if you're going up against a really good winger, somebody who's like a game, like a really special player, you tell him to mark him the whole game.
I just wonder how he would be in a good team that possesses nonstop and needs an outside back that can attack
and a little bit better technically with the ball. So Fulham's going to be looking for these counterattacks.
Yeah, I mean, when you have Adama. But even in the box, Muniz is so good in the box.
It's been a good game so far, though. For real.
Yeah.
King Zayed said the YouTube stream looks a lot clearer. Good man. That's probably because the reason why it looks clear is also because, if I'm not mistaken, the TikTok one is like, I'm zoomed in essentially. We're zoomed in because it's vertical and not horizontal. YouTube, you get the whole image, so you get the clarity pretty good. I'll try and see if I can mess with it so that we can put, because these cameras that I got, they do 4K. So I wonder if I could somehow make it so that the 4K comes into the device and then it looks better when we output it to TikTok. So TikTok might not look as high quality, but it still looks pretty good, I think. But I appreciate that, my guy.
So is Maguire going to be out as soon as the lid is fit or what? Right?
There's a lot of criticism on Delit because he wasn't even starting at Bayern. Eric Dyer starting over you.
Yeah, I mean,
so
all the Man United fans are so excited about these signings. And that's great. It's good to get signings, freshen up. But you're bringing Delit, who's one, injury prone. Two, he went to Juve. It didn't work out. He didn't start. He left. Kind of in kind of a weird bad way because he wasn't they got into it with the coaches and all that. Then you go to Bayern Munich. It doesn't work out. You're not starting. And out of all players, Eric Dyer comes in and takes your spot.
I wonder if you're Bayern Munich, what do you see in Eric Dyer that was like, okay, we're one of the best teams in the world. We can pick one of the top center backs in the world. And they went for Eric Dyer.
Tuchel knows him.
Yeah,
and
but
now
still.
Tuchel's gone. So I do wonder, is Dyer going to play? That's the crazy part.
Dyer was the ones that fell out once Mourinho came, right? I think he was one of the ones that fell out when Mourinho came. That's when he stopped getting. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Mourinho or it was.
Well, Mourinho liked him at first, but then he stopped playing.
Right.
He said, "Oh, you're a warrior. I need people like you on my team in the All or Nothing documentary." By the way, speaking about Euro, did you hear about what happened?
Yep. His scans showed that he had a possible metatarsal.
See, and this is what I mean because.
So explain it for the people that don't know.
So obviously Euro, 18-year-old from Lille. I thought I was gonna go bounce. If that would have bounced over him, confidence is gone.
Day one.
So Man United, Real Madrid, and Liverpool all linked with him throughout the summer for Euro, and in the final year of his contract, Lille wanted 60 million for him, and Real Madrid and Liverpool both said no. And then here come Man United because typical Manchester United just want to overpay. However, I mean, he might end up being one of the, generational talents at center back. Who knows? But during his medical, he already had a metatarsal issue, and then Manchester United were like, it's okay, we'll take you. But the problem I had with that is, not only did the medical show that he has a problem, but why would you play him?
That was the biggest thing.
Not only do you know, and you're taking a risk on this guy's foot, now you're putting him right into the mixer of go play, and they didn't even give him any time to prepare. It was first preseason game that he was in there for, so it doesn't really make sense.
I get the fact that if he had a right? Metatarsal. It said possible metatarsal issue or something like that. I get if that was the case and you still want him because that's obviously going to go away. But you should make sure that you just spent so much money on this guy that you're monitoring to make sure that the next time you do a scan before he plays, there's no longer an issue before you actually put him in. Like, I get it if it was like mid-season, like the January transfer window or whatever. Oh, good ball. Get if it was like January transfer window or something, and it's very important time, so you need him to come in right away and make an impact, and you take that risk. But don't take that risk when you're in preseason. Give the guy a game or two at the beginning of the season before he actually jumps in. Was that Casemiro?
Yeah, the guy said like 3 or 4 shots. But on top of that, it's just like the whole thing is so mysterious to me. What was he doing? He didn't play all summer.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like,
I mean, I know they stay fit, but yeah, coming into a team environment like that and just jumping in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Especially after all the travel too and all of that, like
something. Just the whole thing is just completely off on everybody's side. Beto #1 just got the #1 gifter badge. 3 roses, Beto. Really appreciate you, man.
Is that my boy Beto?
Yep.
You know who that is, right?
I do not. I don't know what these roses mean either.
I'm pretty sure that's him. Let me see. Yeah, that's my boy Beto. That's he's one of the guys at the PLP podcast.
Ah. I have no idea what a rose is though, but I really appreciate that. Beto giving us roses, man. I don't know how to feel about that.
We don't know how this works, Beto, clearly.
Yeah, we're just on TikTok.
Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he's on TikTok. He's chatting right now.
Georgie does like roses. Georgie does like his roses.
I do love roses. We're just watching the game, man. Watching the game. Man United, Fulham.
Ooh, he said it's money. All right.
It's 3 cents.
All right, let's go. 3 cents. Listen, Beto, I was talking about it on the live stream yesterday, right? I was like, we can't live stream to TikTok, YouTube all at the same time with good quality because my computer just can't handle it back on that 2017 MacBook. And I told you guys I was going to get a laptop. I went today and I managed to get myself a pretty good laptop. So right now we invested. Oh, giveaway. Manchester United for the first goal.
Oh.
Nope. Good save. Good save. But anyway, we invested. Got a new MacBook with some pretty good capabilities. So those 3 cents that you just sent us, Beto, those will go a long way, my friend. We appreciate it. That's 3 cents less.
And he just sent another rose. He said that deserves another rose.
Let's go, my guy. So Beto, explain it to us right now, because you probably know about this stuff a little bit more. What are the different tiers? Like, you sent us a rose, so I'm guessing that's like a cent, right? Like each rose is a penny.
I would assume, yeah.
What are all the other stuff that you can send? What is it, like diamonds, and is there donuts? Because I like donuts.
Damn, this guy had to bring up donuts now. Now I'm hungry.
I always go for those. I always go for that Tim Hortons before we do any of these lives.
Is he on YouTube as well? Beto or no?
Probably not. We only have one person. Well, we have 3 people on YouTube right now.
I just spent $5 for 300 roses.
If we do the math, $5 for 300 roses. Let's see. 300 divided by 5. Hold on. That's not right.
Why would you?
No, that's 60 cents.
He has 300 roses.
Right, he spent $5.
He gave us 3 or 4.
Oh, hold on. Is it 5? How do you do the math? Listen, I went to school and did college algebra my first year in college, first semester, and I never touched a math class ever again.
He said TikTok takes a cut too.
Dang, TikTok, come on, man. I'm gonna have to return this MacBook after this.
Going for what a not enough. He doesn't have the speed. Me giving you guys a rose gives you about a cent per rose.
We'll take it, man. Anything's better than nothing.
So if that 1 cent, what does TikTok get?
No. That's after the cut.
No.
Yeah.
It's after the cut?
Yeah, he said TikTok takes a cut, so that after that's what about 1 cent per roast.
Oh, I was about to say, because what if it's 1 cent? What does TikTok get from that?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably impossible to just give it 1 cent.
But so how many roses? So Beto, how many roses do we need for me to pay off this $1,500 MacBook that I just paid for?
Beto's gonna be the math guy, huh? Beto, listen, man, who are you supporting in this game? And who do you support overall? And don't tell me it's Man United, because I might have to give the roses back. Oi.
Yeah, after the cut, because realistically I paid for 500 roses, but they only gave me 300. Damn.
I dislike Man U. Good.
Good man. Good man.
I'm glad we're on the same page. So who do you support?
If I had to guess.
No. Oh my.
If I had to guess.
Why is he mad? That's a great ball.
Beto is definitely, he says, I don't have a Prem team, but I'm a Barcelona fan. Give him back, Georgie. Give the roses back.
I don't know what to do, man. I appreciate you guys buying Coutinho for 140 million and starting your downfall, though. I really do appreciate that.
That was the worst. That was the worst deal in history, to be fair, because they spent was it 140?
Yep.
It's like 140 mil to then send him back. Didn't they send him back on loan to Liverpool, or who was it that they sent him back on loan to?
It was to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, who no.
Aston Villa bought him.
Oh, but then he went back and he played against. No, because he played against Barcelona and he beat Barcelona. He knocked them out of something. Bayern Munich. That's what it was. So, but did they loan him out to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, they loaned to Bayern Munich.
Right.
Came back.
Played against Barca.
Yeah.
How do they not put that in the contract that anytime he plays the club, he can't play?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Did they just not think about it or something? They didn't think that they were actually going to end up playing each other?
They're probably like, yeah, who cares? I'm a fan of the team and style. Not their horrendous financial decisions. Man, it's been awful. And it's crazy because out of all teams in the world at that time, I would never have thought that Barcelona would be the one to making those stupid decisions, especially like how their academy and everything was turning out to be.
Here's Man U. I think Laporta is running the club into the ground. I think they need a new president. But also, I think whenever you're Barcelona, you're competing against Real Madrid. And when you see Real Madrid spending and all that stuff, I don't know, Barcelona just doesn't have the, what is the meme? You don't have the facilities for that big man.
Listen, all I know is Fulham are trying to play out at the back like they're Barcelona. And I don't know if they get two passes together and then they end up losing it.
La Masia is definitely getting us out of the hole. That's true, man. Best academy in the world. I would like to go and spend like a week at their academy and just see how they run things. Oh, what a play though! I'll tell you what, Bernd Leno, whoever has him on on their FPL right now is getting points.
Yeah. Listen, by the way, did you know? I didn't know until I just saw it 5 minutes ago. You get -4 per defender if you get scored on. That's crazy.
Outside backs as well?
Yeah, like anyone.
What if you play a back three and you play with wing backs? Do the wing backs count?
Yeah.
Do the wing backs are they considered midfielders?
If you put those defenders on there as defenders, but Bruno's missed 2 1-on-1 so far.
So they do have Bruno playing up top.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, he started on one of them. He started on the wing, so he started shifting out wide. That ball in behind.
Listen, let's keep the same energy. Bruno Fernandes, 2 big chances missed. If this was Darwin,
listen, details. You see the pen that Ten Hag has right now? You see that pen, Georgie?
bro, he's not writing anything down.
But do you see the pen?
Yeah.
You know which kind of pen it is?
No.
It's one of those multicolored ones. It's the one where you flick it down, and you get blue, and then you flick the red and you get red, green, or whatever. So you can color code stuff.
He's probably ordering groceries or something and writing down what he
He's
wants. He's
writing down his grocery list. No, that is a hack. I learned that from one of the coaches that came over to that Ryan Needs guy. He used to bring it because he's whenever we do our training plans, right? And you put people in teams so that you don't have to write which team they're on. You just color their name in that color.
So it saves
it's
you
a big English
an
thing.
extra word.
Yeah, absolutely. Think about it when you're at training, right, as a coach, and you're like, okay, you're going to be on the green team, you're going to be on the red team, or whatever. You just write their name in that color, so then you know it's a lot easier.
Is it though? If you write all their names down and you just put red next to it.
Yeah, but then you have to write in red every single time.
Yeah, but then you got to click every single time.
No, but like you can also print, like for example, what I would do is this. I would print the names out, right? I'd print the names out on my coaching sheet, on my session plan, and then next to the name, I would just draw a dash with that color.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
easy.
different.
Coaching hacks. Coaching hacks. You guys want another one? Always use a whistle. I have no idea how people these days scream, stop, freeze, go. Use the whistle, man. Every legitimate coach that I've seen with good sessions. Every legitimate... Casemiro's on fire, though, by the way. He's involved.
Yeah, I mean, 5-6 shots now.
Every legitimate coach that I've ever seen uses a whistle when they run a training session.
Who's in the Premier League that doesn't use a whistle? There's somebody that says, no, that's on Ted Lasso. He doesn't use a whistle.
It's your boy. Yeah, your boy. What's his name?
Roy Kent.
Roy Kent. He doesn't use a whistle.
Foul.
Whistle.
Yeah, that's funny. Man United look pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. Well, I don't know if they look good or just Fulham or... What was that? Or Fulham just, like, try to overplay it too much and then... Ted Lasso EPO was the difference between... Yeah.
I would
Ted
be,
Lasso better than Ten Hag, they said. Honestly.
I would be curious to see how Ted Lasso does.
Half of it is just being a main manager.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Ancelotti.
I agree.
With good players, though.
You listen to Manchester United, the class of '92, right? When they talk, because they all have podcasts and stuff like that now, and they talk about when they were in the locker room during certain games. They even said there was no tactics. The manager wouldn't come in and say like, you do this when he does that. It was just really just like motivational team talks and like holding them to high standards. My boy Ted Lasso could do that.
Do you guys do prize picks? Bet till don't get me started, man. They banned it. They banned it here in Michigan. Otherwise, I would be doing it. I used to do it.
Listen, Beto, Georgia's got a serious problem when it comes to this stuff.
Beto, don't worry. I bet that Muller's going to score a goal for Bayern Munich today. 2 minutes into the game, the guy scores a goal, and then 2 minutes later, he scores another one.
Is it a problem when you are betting on Brazilian third division games? Is that a problem, George?
I don't think it's a problem. I think it's actually a very good thing, to be honest.
My guy gets mad. Georgie gets mad about betting for a team because he doesn't know them, obviously. He was like, what was that one? You were like betting on like some U18, like Congolese league games or something. What was it?
It was South Africa second division.
So this man goes on South Africa second division. He looks at the first place team is playing the last place team in the table. And of course, obviously, he put some money on the first place team and then gets upset when the last place team ends up beating him or whatever.
It makes no sense. That team has never won a game, never tied a game. And they go to the first place team in the middle of the season and end up winning. Please explain to me how that works. It's craziness. I hope you guys don't bet. No, I'm joking. Well, no, I'm not joking. But if you guys want to bet, you
just don't let it be a problem.
Listen, bro, I was so down bad when I placed the bet on Chinese. See?
To be fair, I bet for a little bit, and I actually made some money. Like I was up because I was down to my last like $30, and I just placed it all on like a comeback or something like that, and I managed to go up like $150, $200, and I didn't bet that much money after. But then I used that money, and I think I used it for like Ram's Horn. I just started that became my Ram's Horn fund. So anytime we wanted food, I would just take it out my account.
Chinese
but it was worth
baseball. It. What do you use? FanDuel? Get up, Maguire. Get up. That's a dive.
Uh-oh.
Book him. Yep. Well done. Maguire's a diver. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's a dive.
That's gotta be a yellow card if you didn't touch him. There's a better angle. Yeah, it's gotta be a yellow card.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys don't bet, but if you do bet, Listen, what do you use? FanDuel? If you don't, if you do use my code, you get $75. Honestly, though, it's hard to say in a VAR age. I hate when people use that because as a player, you're so used to playing one way. Like,
Right.
So you can't really, like, when you go into a 50-50, like, or something, and you think you can dive, you do it like on instinct. You don't do it.
It is a problem, though, when you got Harry Maguire diving.
Yeah,
Like, I get it if Bruno's diving or one of the forward players, but when you got the center back diving, I think we do have a problem. That is probably the biggest criticism when people watch soccer.
No,
outside
yeah.
people, when they say, like, I can't believe you guys, like, what's up with all the flopping and the diving? Because you don't see that in any other sports.
You see it in basketball now.
You did, but they started cutting it out, though, didn't they?
Casemiro, 7 shots today.
Somebody put a bet on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's a bet to ask about price picks. I guarantee Casemiro's, like, shot was over 1, and this is over 7.
NBA flops just about the same. Do they? I watch the NBA only a little bit, to be honest.
They
so
do
I
for
don't
fouls. LeBron.
I know, but didn't they came up with like a fine system, right? Didn't they start fining the players to do it? Not everyone's flopping.
No, not everyone's flopping, but
That's the problem. In the game, in a Premier League game, any top level football game, like there's a couple flops a game for sure.
yeah. There's some NFL flops too. I have seen NFL people flop. now, too.
NFL flops.
Yeah.
That's non-existent.
No, there is.
How do they flop in an NFL? Like when you could get tackled. How do you flop?
No, it's after the play. So like when they go up to each other and
then one guy bumps his chest or whatever.
and then the guy just like literally just falls. Imagine a 300-pound man just rolling around. I actually just went to Europe in February and catch City versus Chelsea. Wow.
Dang.
At City or at Chelsea. Either way is the wrong answer, but you probably went to at City because they can't sell out their games.
Big country, 15-15 just joined.
Yeah, the empty hat.
Empty had. I do wonder, is there any Premier League ground that doesn't sell out?
Yeah, Man City.
No way.
They don't sell out.
They don't sell out?
No. Not a lot of the time they don't.
Because you can't. Can you just go up and buy tickets for a Manchester City game?
Oh, I don't know about Manchester City. Liverpool game you can't.
That's what I'm saying. So most of them, whether it's because they have season tickets and stuff like that, and they only allocate a certain amount for game day tickets or whatever.
But they have a system. You can't resell in England.
No, I know. But you can buy tickets and then just not show up. But technically, that seat is still paid for.
Liverpool, you can't do that. You can't.
You can because of the people who paid for the season tickets. They just don't show up to the game. But you can't buy that ticket. So even if like it looked half empty, it's still all those seats are still paid for.
Yeah, technically. But what I'm saying is at Liverpool you can't not the whole entire stadium is season tickets, obviously.
Right.
Like they have some for general, but you can't go up there and buy it. You have to have a membership, and then you go online, and you gotta get lucky, pretty much like a lottery. You get picked, and then you can buy your ticket. And then if you don't, one of the 10,000 other people that are waiting in line just get your spot.
Right. No, I get that. I'm just saying, I wonder if it's the same for Man City, and that's why they don't. Because if you don't sell out, you should be trying to sell those tickets.
At least for the game I went to, it was pouring. I bought resold tickets though. When you bought the tickets, I assume. I mean, you probably didn't know the person, so you bought it online. When I bought my tickets, so let me know if it's the same. I went to a Crystal Palace game against Chelsea at Palace. When I bought the tickets, the guy, there was a PDF file with like instructions of like, when you receive these tickets, do not talk to anybody at the ground. Do not ask where your seats are. You need to figure this out on your own. Yep, Football Live, yeah. So my guy had a whole PDF file for this like exact purpose, so people don't find out that he's reselling his tickets. What's your ticket price prediction for 2026?
Can you imagine? Not only are they going to be expensive, but they're going to be almost impossible to get.
We need to apply.
I know.
So
But I don't think you can apply yet, can you?
No, not yet.
It's going to be a whole raffle. I don't know. What do you think for, let's say,
Well, there's a difference though. Are we talking about straight tickets from FIFA or resale value? That's the difference. Because
Yeah, I
tickets from FIFA is probably gonna be like 75 to 150 bucks. Resale
for regular
value,
seats, yeah.
like, well, that was like 14 years ago now. But when Justin went to the World Cup, he said tickets for in Brazil were like 50 bucks, 75 bucks.
Yeah.
So
Halftime, baby.
I'm not sure he was a season ticket holder though, but it wasn't like that for me.
I'm gonna say
I also went to PSG versus Real Sociedad. Listen, we do not talk about Real Sociedad on this podcast ever.
yeah, Georgie still hurt about the whole Zubimendi fiasco, and he's gonna be even more hurt. The funny thing is, he's gonna be even more hurt when Mikel Merino signs for Arsenal.
Very annoying.
They left him out of I think they left him out of the squad or whatever. He's already set to sign. He's
in his last year of contract, so
they said he's he finalized his personal stuff. Now it's just Sociedad. So that was the difference between Zubimendi.
Well, I told you the reason for Zubimendi. But first, Mandog, price prediction. Let's say resale value. What do you think?
I'm gonna say for us to get tickets, which we'll probably have to get, like, let's say resale.
Yeah.
For us to get tickets, it'll be pretty close to, depending on what game, because there are some games where it'll be pretty easy to get. Like, let's say if we try to go to a USA or a Mexico game, I think we'll pay minimum $200 each per tickets, and that's gonna be just getting into the stadium. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy to think about. That
unless
is
we can
insane.
get some media passes. Once we get to 200 subscribers on YouTube, everybody's gonna want to be giving us media passes, Georgie.
That is true. So go subscribe on YouTube if you haven't, so we can get those media passes. All right, boys. Lunch break is over. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, Beto. Really appreciate it.
My guy,
man.
appreciate it. Legend, thank you for the 3 roses.
4.
Or 4. Sorry.
4 roses.
Thank you for the 4 roses, my guy.
Thoughts on Gaga, Slonina getting minutes at Barnsley? I feel bad for him because at Chelsea,
Because there's 7 other goalkeepers that he's going to have to fight.
they literally kind of screwed him over. But yeah, it's good for him. Like you know, when you're that young, you need to get minutes. If you're not getting minutes, no matter what position you are, it's tough to improve. And then it's even worse because then when you come back to the US, people expect you to be the big name coming in. But if you're not playing, you're never gonna get to that point. By the way, shout out to all the 9 people that we have on TikTok Live. Again, if
Let's
you guys aren't on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, please go on there. The link is above us, right?
The link is, if you're on TikTok, the link is above us. Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't subscribed on YouTube, it's a lot more clear. It's better. Everything's better on YouTube. So that's that.
My boy Fernando Pacheco said, Prime Javi. Listen, Georgie, when are you going to hook up our boy Fernando with some...
I talked to him.
Did you?
Yeah, I talked to him last night.
All right, you're going to hook
We're
him up
waiting
with some
for Joe.
Okay.
We all 3 of us are signing it.
Okay. What are we going to get him? Oh, one of your jerseys, right?
Yeah.
All right. Liquid Football?
Yep.
Love it. We'll get it.
Mandog shared the live. Appreciate it, Mandog. Really do, man. Is
Our
Mandog,
boss.
does he have the same name on YouTube?
I think so. He's the one that I told you subscribe
Yeah.
just now. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah. Unless there's multiple man dogs out there, Georgie.
How many Mandogs are there? That's the question. Mandog, who do you support again? Are you a Spurs fan? Yeah, pretty much the same.
Fernando said Javi must have bullied George enough to finally message me. Damn right, I got you, Fernando. Because Georgie, listen, you got to tell this guy 100 times to do something, all right, before he finally does it. So,
Wow,
I got you.
Fernando,
We're going to hook you up. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Fernando. I'm not going to show our messages from last night about what you said about Javi. It's okay.
All right, Georgie. Halftime. Fulham Manchester United 0-0 at Old Trafford. Your thoughts?
Honestly, for a 0-0 game, it's very, very entertaining. Both sides, especially in the first 15 to 20 minutes, Fulham had really good counterattacks. As we're watching right now, they probably should have scored in the 7th minute. But I think just Fulham trying to play out at the back and overplaying is causing Man United to win the ball in those areas where they can just, with one or two passes, break down Fulham's defenses. They're not set yet in the transition moments. And they've gotten behind 2 or 3 times now. I think Bruno's had 2 one-on-ones that he's missed. Should have done a lot better. And as we're watching right now, look, Leno gives it to Casemiro, who plays Bruno in behind. Outside of the foot, too. Like, I get what he's trying to do, curving to the far corner, but
Too fancy.
just place it. I don't know.
Nutmeg him or chip him.
Beautiful ball here by Casemiro again. It's crazy. But amazing. Leno's been up to the task. Really good saves.
If he just chipped him there, he would have scored.
If we're being honest, Man United probably should be up to 0 or 2-1 at least.
Yeah.
Just because of the chances we just watched from the highlights.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have a dog in the fight, really. I follow Wrexham more consistently. Okay. Is this, I mean, I'm going to assume this, you started watching Wrexham a bit more because of Ryan Reynolds? Because I don't think many people knew what Wrexham were until then. By the way, I have 2 or 3 followers on Twitter that are like hardcore
Wrexham fans.
And I actually talked to one of them. The guy said that the whole entire city is like re-energized. Like the economy within the city is booming just because people from different countries around the world are flying in, staying in hotels and all that just to watch Wrexham play. Like,
Yeah.
and that's absolutely amazing. Like,
For the economy specifically.
that's crazy.
George, what was the bet of the day? Fernando Pacheco.
Bet of the day, Thomas Muller scoring a goal for Bayern Munich against a regional team in Germany. It's a cup game. And he scored 5 minutes in.
How much did you put in it?
I put $10.
How much did you make?
25.
All right. So that's more
not
than
bad.
double.
But I put 10 more on Teo to score for Bayern Munich as well. And he hasn't. So those are the moments. I want to hear George's thoughts on Trent possibly leaving next season. Zaid, I know you're a Real Madrid fan. First of all, I just look. Why do you want Trent? Where are you gonna play Trent? Carvajal spot? He's your captain. You can't just take him out.
Yeah, but Carvajal's getting ready to be pushed out soon.
Yeah, I know.
Man's been there for a while.
Listen, let Trent be, man. But if you guys want him, I'm willing to sell Trent for 100 mil right now.
I don't see how Trent fits in at Real Madrid. I'll tell you that right now. I think that would be a terrible signing for Real Madrid. Trent.
I mean, how many
Different
more?
mindset, different mentality.
Zay, do you want him? Do you actually want Trent in Real Madrid?
To be fair, I think Carvajal is probably better. Man can attack and man can defend.
Zaid.
Trent
listen,
Alexander-Arnold
put the camera on me.
cannot. Trent Alexander-Arnold cannot defend. He cannot defend.
Have a word with that guy right there. He just said Carvajal's better than
How
Trent.
many Champions League does this man have?
That means absolutely nothing.
That does.
No.
Because you have to be at a certain level. And he's been good. He's been good. He's been good.
He's been good.
He's been very good.
There's
Trent has not been good. I would have said something
levels.
different. I would have said something different. What, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when you guys won the Premier League and when you guys won the Champions League, I would have said something different because he was a different player.
Well, yeah, he hasn't even
Real
played right back.
Real Madrid's gonna put him as a 6.
They might, no, there's no
The
chance.
experiment.
Let's see. Man, I was a big Wayne Rooney. I was a big Wayne Rooney guy when he was at Man U, but when he left, it didn't feel the same.
I feel that.
Yeah, a lot has changed, huh?
Fernando also said somehow Carvajal is getting better as he ages, and please keep Trent away from Madrid. Keep him at Liverpool.
And Zay just said Trent is the best right back in the world for me.
Damn.
Carvajal is amazing, but Trent is just on another level. That's true. That's true. Trent is just different. Let's be honest.
Is he though?
There's just nobody better.
He? No, but the problem is, I will tell you why he's so good or why people like him so much, and I'll tell you how easy it is to find somebody that can do that. Take a winger with fantastic delivery.
Who?
Just I can think of a few. Let me see. Somebody who's got who could play a really good ball in. I think like Hakimi. I think of what's his face.
He was in Madrid. He got sold.
Hakimi wasn't at Madrid. He was at PSG.
He was in Madrid before.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. Anyway, Hakimi. You take what's the one that was at Chelsea and Ajax as well? Skinny guy. Outside back. Can't remember his name. He hasn't played much recently. I think. Where's he at now? Who am I thinking of?
Yeah, Hakimi was in Madrid. Thank you,
Was he?
Zaid.
All right.
Scott, he's no Eric Ronaldo. Wait. I don't think
Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech.
He's not a Mandar just said that, but he's not an outside back.
That's exactly my point. Trent can't defend, and you're putting him in a defensive position. He puts a really good ball. He puts a really good ball in.
Wait, how did Liverpool
Hakim Ziyech is one of the best strikers of a ball I've ever seen in terms of like the way he pings a ball. Put him as an outside back. He'd do the exact same thing as Trent, and everybody would love him just as much as Trent. Oh my God, this guy can put in an amazing ball, but he can't defend. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Please have a word with Javi. He just said Ziyech is. Did you just say Ziyech is better than Trent? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
If you put Hakim Ziyech as an outside back, I think people would give him as much praise as they give Trent for doing the exact same thing. You're missing the whole point. We are so far, I guess we're so far into the future now that defenders no longer have to defend. So you think you can't say Trent is the best outside back in the world if he doesn't defend. That's why I would say that Carvajal is better, because Carvajal can defend and he can attack. You put Ziyech in there and say, hey, listen, we want you for what you do really well, serving a ball in and getting up, putting some dangerous balls in. But don't worry, as an outside back, you don't have to defend. You're going to be considered the best outside back in the world.
Guys, listen, I know Javi wants to get famous. I think we're about to get famous for the wrong reasons here. Scott said, I love that you guys kicked Joe off. Cruel. The guy's too busy, man.
You know who that is? That's Owen's dad. Scott.
Oh,
used to work with him at the Hawks. Yeah. My dude. Hope all is well, man.
Scott, I don't know how you put up with Javi.
Hakim. Oh, no. Fernando said, Javi low-key speaking facts.
Fernando just wants to hate him.
Fernando, this isn't low-key. This is high-key. I'm shouting it to the world right now.
No.
I will post it. Georgie, post it on your Twitter if you want with all your Liverpool supporters.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how, we would literally go viral?
If you put Ziyech as an outside back and let him do what he does normally in the position that he's playing right now, he would be considered one of the best outside backs just because of the exact same thing that Trent did that everybody loved him for. But yet, everyone says Trent can't defend.
Yeah, so wait. Tell me.
And then you put him in a position where he's supposed to pass the ball as a 6 and he can't.
Okay. So you're telling me right now, the one guy I argue with for 3 hours on the way to Pittsburgh. No, where did we go?
Columbus.
You told me that David Beckham is in the top 20 midfielders of all time. And I told you the only thing he can do is the set pieces and the crosses. And you told me, well, he has these moments. He does have moments. Trent at right back won the Premier League over who you say the best team in the world, Manchester City, against the best coach in the world, against 115 charges, and won the Champions League.
Okay, did Beckham have a chance to do that?
Chance to do what?
To win the Premier League against the same you can't compare. Can't compare those people.
No. I'm not comparing Beckham.
You are. You're starting to compare Beckham and Trent.
No, that's not what I'm comparing.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm comparing the fact that you told me the reason that Beckham is. Oh, Boston's calling me. The reason why Beckham is in the top 20 midfielders of all time because he has those moments. And now you're trying to tell me Ziyech can go play left back or right back.
Yeah, absolutely.
As good as Trent.
Listen, we'll tell the people. We'll talk to the people again because let the people chat.
Here.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to the people. You go and recharge mentally, Georgie. All right, Georgie's going to go recharge mentally real quick. Me, Georgie, and Joe, we had an argument on the way to go watch. Who did we go watch? Manchester City, Chelsea. About David Beckham. We were arguing whether he is in where he ranks amongst the best midfielders in the world. I said it's not crazy to talk about him being in the top 20 midfielders of all time. Georgie said I was crazy. He said top 50 maybe. David Beckham has had some amazing moments for Manchester United and for England that puts him at that level where he's in the top 20, in my opinion. Whether he is or he isn't, whether he's right outside or inside the top 20, I'm not crazy for saying that he's in that discussion. Georgie was saying I was crazy for just putting him in that discussion in the first place. But anyway, I'll tell you guys right now, complete honesty, Trent Alexander-Arnold is a great player. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a bad player. But his biggest weakness should be his biggest strength as an outside back. Am I not right in saying that? If you're playing as a defender, you should be a very good defender. And if you're not a very good defender, you can't be considered the best defender. You could say he's the best, one of the best players in the world, or the best server of a ball, or puts in dangers. But I'm just saying, you can put a winger and put him as a defender, tell him not to defend, and still whip the same balls that he whips in as a winger, and you'll be giving him the same exact praise that you would give that you're giving Trent Alexander-Arnold. And then you finally put Trent Alexander-Arnold in a position where, not that you don't have to defend, but a position where you're supposed to be pinging balls left and right and being really good at passing the ball, and he's not successful as a 6. Am I crazy, people? Am I crazy? Let's read some of these messages before we get carried away right here. Fernando said delusion is an awful drug. I'm pretty sure he was talking to you. He said Carvajal will always be low-key an underrated defender. He keeps everything in front, doesn't bite, doesn't really get beat, forces players to play back every time. Thank you. Take away Virgil, and you will see how badly Trent gets exposed. Boom. Boom. I agree with that, because Virgil van Dijk, when you guys don't have Virgil in, you guys are shambles. Absolute shambles when you guys don't. And you can agree to that.
That's
when Virgil's not there, you guys are shambles. The time that he got injured, you guys were shambles. And he was out.
Well, one, when he got injured, we had Nathaniel Phillips and Reece Williams as center backs. 2,
exactly.
You can say that about anyone. If Van Dijk gets hurt, well, if Rudiger and everybody else gets hurt, of course they're not going to be as good. Listen, point here is, I don't know what.
George is rattled, my friends. We got him rattled. I
don't know what this guy's been talking about, but I'm telling you right now, David Beckham's not in the top 20 midfielders, and you told me he's in there because he has moments.
Yes. So, of course, that's what it takes to be a great player. You have any world-class player, any player in the history that people can regard as one of the top players in their position has moments.
I can name you 20 midfielders right now that are better than David Beckham, and I don't have to think about it.
Maybe.
He's not in top 20. He top 50. I can think about it.
We posted that on YouTube or TikTok, and we had 3 or 4 comments, and all of them said Beckham top 20.
For Beckham?
Yeah, all of them said Beckham top 20.
By the way, who even looks up David Beckham? I guess people that won't watch highlight videos.
So
Beckham is not a top 20 midfielders. Modric, Toni Kroos are already better than David Beckham.
Let me read some of the TikTok ones, because we left.
Wow. So I leave for 2 minutes, guys, and this guy doesn't even care about your comments. This is what I mean.
I was trying to keep up, but I also kind of went. To be fair, I went on a little bit of a rant about what we were talking about. Fernando said top 50 is more realistic.
Yeah. Thank you, Fernando.
And then he said Robertson holds his own if Virgil's out, which I agree with.
Yes. But the problem is Robertson's injured too.
Scott said, you can't argue that Robinson is a good defender, but he's a good outside back evolving. And Mario said agreed. And Zaid said with Madrid, Valverde works on the right for most of the game. If there's mistakes, he'll cover them. Mandog said put 60 seconds on the clock. Oh, my bad. I got to update our clock. My bad. I'm slacking here.
I love it, guys. I love it. Keep this guy accountable, man. By the way, Zaid, I want to say my favorite Real Madrid player, and I posted this tweet 2 days ago, and I actually got a lot of, not hate, but a lot of people were surprised. So anyway, I said, if I'm a Liverpool fan, obviously. So I said, is it crazy, while I was watching the game, is it crazy that if I was in charge,
what are you doing?
God, what is going on with Man United? If I'm Liverpool, and again, this is all preference. It's not a positional. It's not anything. The one player I would take from Real Madrid is Valverde. He's my favorite player from Real Madrid. And I've been telling Javi that. Yeah. And he's been telling me he's shit.
Don't yell at him. No. When did I ever say Valverde was shit? Now Georgie's making stuff up. I never said Valverde was shit. I like Valverde. He's good. You probably also like him because he's from Uruguay. And now all of a sudden, Georgie loves Darwin Nunez, right? So his favorite national team right now is Uruguay. So any player that's playing for Uruguay all of a sudden gets much more respect from Georgie.
Sell Luis Diaz, trade him for Araujo from Barcelona, get a center back.
See, exactly. See that?
Perfect.
He said the same thing.
No, Valverde is legit. Valverde is I think he's one. It's crazy that I even have to say it, that he's one of the most underrated players.
Valverde?
As good as he is, and as much as he does, as much as he wins, there's like people look at in the comments yesterday. It's like, are you crazy? Tchouaméni plays for that team. Are you crazy? Mbappe plays for the team.
He's also playing. He's also playing at Real Madrid.
But it's still like, I feel like anybody that understands the game and watches can tell you how much he does, because it's not just about Mbappe scoring. Yes, I mean he even scored yesterday.
I agree that it's just hard to give him any too much of the spotlight because Real Madrid has a bunch of stars on their team, but he does the job. See, look, Mario, my boy Mario right here, said Trent's best position would be a wing back in a back five, not a flat four. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think you get him higher up the pitch. You have an extra center back who can come help him out. You put him naturally in a position where he can put a ball in with less work. Mario, you can be my assistant coach, my friend. I like it. Or I'll be your assistant coach.
Too bad Liverpool is not going to play with that.
Camavinga, Josue Moreno. Camavinga is a better midfielder than Beckham, if we're being real. You can't. Hold on. No.
Yes,
You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm gonna stop you guys right there.
I'm disrespecting David Beckham to the max.
You cannot, because if you cannot take a player who's only played for a certain amount of time and compare him with a player's entire career. That's not fair. Because then if that's the case, we could have done the same thing with Beckham at a certain time where he had his best moments for 2-3 years. And we would have said, oh my God, this guy's amazing. But then over a long period of time, there's very few players that have over a long period of time been at the highest level day in and day out. I saw a video not too long ago of someone, Fulham almost scoring, of someone talking about that. And they said the only players that you can say day in and day out when you compare against like legends of the game, Ronaldo and Messi. Those are the two players that from the start of their career to the ends of their career, they've been producing day in, week out. Everybody else, Beckham, and some of these other players have had moments throughout their careers, but week in, week out, they weren't the exact same player.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Right now, David Beckham or Toni Kroos?
I don't know, man. You can't compare. Compare with eras, though.
Well,
or the same eras. It's hard because.
But like,
here's the biggest
argument. You can't put him top 20 if you can't.
No. But here's the thing. If you gave David Beckham was around today with the same amount of coaching, imagine if David Beckham was under Pep. Imagine if he had access to all the facilities that Real Madrid and Manchester United have, or Manchester City have, in terms of like their development, rehab, all that stuff. You put him in these types of environments in the modern game where they have much better coaching, breakdown of their stats, all sorts of stuff like that. They would be just as good as they would be better than they were back in the day. But that's the problem is people compare those players to the players of nowadays. You can't.
Okay, so you want me to compare him to the top 20 midfielders in his generation?
Yes.
That's still easy.
Exactly. That's how it should be done, though. That's how it should be done.
I don't know.
Yep.
Still, Gerrard, Scholes,
you're talking about days.
Lampard is better. All three are better than Beckham.
You're talking about times in which people literally would go for smoke breaks during halftime, Georgie.
I play in the Mexican League. We have beers at half.
The Mexican League has developed over this period of time. A few years ago, they would literally be drinking beers and smoke, and now they don't. I mean, some certain places they probably still do. I'm sure.
I'm sure they still do.
Oh, Mandog, sorry, he was talking about. He said 60 seconds on the clock for naming 20 better midfielders than Beckham. I thought he was talking about our actual clock. Georgie could do it. You could do it in 60 seconds. People who you actually thought.
Well, yeah, but now if you're trying to rewind me, and I have to think about it.
I know.
Because like 15 years ago, I can't.
All I said was it's
look,
not crazy.
David Beckham. I'll tell you right now. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount.
This man has lots of fun. This man has his head's gone.
No. I'm just joking.
His head's gone.
Obviously, I'm joking. I was just naming random players from this game. They have the drone.
Listen, I will die on this hill. You got to give David Beckham more respect than you're giving him because the man was a legend.
Yeah, I never say he's not a legend. He can be a legend in the top 100 players of all time. Or actually, no, if we're going top 100 of all players, even that's pushing it. Top 50 midfielders, yeah.
All right, so Zaid said Valverde is a dream player for any manager, honestly.
Yep.
The work rate and the output he puts out is crazy. My boy Mario said got you because I agreed with him because he's right. Zayed said player for player, Thiago Alcantara could be considered better than Beckham.
What? No way.
Nope.
What? Just because he's injured?
Again, no, because you factor in his whole career. Yeah, you factor in his whole career.
Well,
yes.
Okay.
Man was injured for 75% of his career.
You just said, well, take this. How do we know Beckham wouldn't be as injured in this era? We don't.
Yeah, but Thiago
oh my God, another good save.
You can't because you have better access to things nowadays.
Oh, so you can only be better. You can't be worse.
Yeah, the game has improved. Yes, if you take Manchester City right now, and you play them against a team from 1995, any team.
Well, they won't have any legs left.
1996, Manchester
all
City
their legs
would
will be broken.
10-0. Bro, you listen.
Okay, so wait. No.
Let me just add to that point.
Are Man City the best team in the past 8 to 10 years?
No, I think the only other team that you could say right now was better than Manchester City is currently is Barcelona from 2000. What was it 2008?
So you're talking about all
2012 or whatever.
Zaid,
out of all time, yes.
Zaid,
out of all time,
he's disrespecting Real Madrid right now. Also, you're telling me
Real Madrid now is actually. Well, hold on. Let me add Real Madrid because I forgot about Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But Real Madrid, because Real Madrid less of the reason why they're not considered or not necessarily they're not considered. They won't be talked about as much is because of the way that they play the game. Barcelona and Manchester City, the way that they play the game has so many eyes on them, and so it's so attractive that people are like, those are the best teams in the history. However, Real Madrid in the Champions League is the best team ever.
Okay.
Specifically, Real Madrid in the Champions League is the best team ever.
And
but they just don't play attractive.
Did your boy Ziyech beat Man City in the league title, or did they beat? Did they win? I
think Chelsea ruined Ziyech. Just like Chelsea ruined a lot of other players. Chelsea ruined Ziyech, for sure. I like him a lot though.
I do like him too, to be honest.
But back to my point. We've both watched. If you guys go on YouTube at some point and just put like Netherlands, like what was it, the high press or whatever, Netherlands high press, like 1980, whatever it is, and it's unbelievable the tactics that they use. People walking around, one guy scoops the ball over all 11 or all 10 players and is free on goal, and then passes it to a player right next to him for a tap in, open net, and misses. The game has evolved so much now that it's so different, so different. But that's why I think it's important that you can't compare.
Don't mind me, guys. Just looking at online some games that are going on so I can place a better too.
I'll read the comments. Mandog said, or Zayed said, Toni Kroos is not even close. Toni Kroos sits at the same table as Iniesta and Xavi. Mandog said, what American owner do you think would make the best owner for a European club? My money's on Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban will be a good one because he cares about the sport.
He cares, yeah. Mark Cuban would come in similar to Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
And he would come in and say, well, what do we need for the team to feel good about themselves, facilities and all that stuff before we talk about some of the other stuff. I agree. I think Mark Cuban. I think, who else? All the other ones are just money hungry, man. Most of the other ones are money hungry.
Is my boy Fernando there? Is he betting or what?
Yeah, my boy Fernando's still here. He said, we'll go back to the YouTube. He said, Valverde's world class. Javi, you're making me hate you. Toni Kroos, easy. A bunch of would have and could haves. You have to compare from what you saw and what they accomplished.
I
agree with that. Robinson.
What the?
Yep, that's why he's not world class. The Barca team that won 6 trophies in a season was probably the best team that I've witnessed. That's what I said. They were completely dominant. Unbelievably dominant. But that's the thing. That's the difference between that team, the Barca team, and the Manchester City team, is that Barca was dominant across the entire world. Even when they won the Champions League, they were far ahead of everyone else. Manchester City is far ahead of everyone else in the Prem, and then they play Real Madrid or they play a team from the Prem or from Spain. And
Man United can't get out of their own half, and they're clearing the ball against Fulham at home in the first game of the season.
Let's see.
By the way, PSG 1-1 right now away to Le Havre, AC, whatever.
That's what happens when you got no Mbappe
and
no Neymar and no Messi.
They had the stats are pretty one-sided, to be honest. At the moment, 10 shots, 4 big chances missed. The other team 0 big chances missed, 2 shots. 30 minutes or 20 minutes to go.
Put the bet on,
Plus
Dirty.
150.
Put the bet on.
I am, to be honest.
Josue Moreno said, I get what you're saying, man. Beckham in today's era would evolve into a different player. Here's what it comes down to. This is what I'm going to say. Take a player who's really good, right? So we take like Beckham, for example, in comparison to how the rest of the world was at that time, the rest of the players in the world at that time. And you don't even, not even Beckham, but let's say like Pele or Maradona. Take them, and how much better were they than those players? It would be the same in this day and age. They would be just as much better as they were to the rest of those players. If you took them in this day and age, they would be the exact same. That much better than the players in this day and age. Because that's the only fair comparison is by comparing what the sport looked like with resources and all, tactics and all in those times. That's the only way you can be accurate. Because no shit, if you took Pele and Maradona and in the exact same, like if they had in the exact same access to the resources and facilities that they had back in those times, and you put them in today's game, obviously they wouldn't be as successful because they didn't have access to the doctors, to the training, to the tactics and all that. So is this
you admitting that Beckham's not top 20?
No. Absolutely not.
So you still think Beckham's top 20?
I think he's right around the line. Yeah. I think he's right around, like I would say he's 20th, for example. Like not exactly, I'd have to think of everyone, but
look at those tactics.
We'll get those tactics. Get those tactics.
That's messed up. You can't do that.
You can't show that on national television. They just showed the tactics board.
there goes all the tactics from Man
Screenshot that. Josue Moreno said he would have to adapt to the athleticism of today's game, which he would.
Would he though? I've been trying to adapt for the past
2012 Madrid and 2017 Madrid would smoke City.
Who said that, Zaid?
Yep. Mandog said Madrid got shut down by Pulisic in the Champions League. Was that what, at Dortmund? Or was it when Chelsea won? I don't know. I don't remember. Fernando said, yeah, I'm switching to TikTok. I got ignored too long. Sorry, Fernando. That's my bad, boy. That's my bad, bro.
Everybody should just go on YouTube, to be honest. Isn't that easier? And the quality is better, isn't it?
It's the same. Yeah, the quality is a little bit better, but
I guess it makes sense.
As long as you guys subscribe.
If people are on their phones, I guess it's easy to be on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, no, you just flip it over sideways. Same thing.
Yeah, but then you can't look at the chat, can you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Can you? I don't know. Look, see, I told you. That's why I didn't want to pick him out of my team.
Because he gets subbed out? You literally said he'd get subbed out 60th minute, didn't you?
Yeah. It's tough, man. I really like Ahmad.
Beckham was just overshadowed in every team he was on. It's hard to say if he was really that good. I disagree with Fernando. He was never the best on his team. Only time was when he was in MLS. Yeah, when Mandog said when Chelsea won. But Pulisic was a bench player when Chelsea won. That guy never started for Chelsea. He was always a bench player.
I don't even remember.
He was an impact player. That's what Tuchel said. Tuchel was like, his biggest disadvantage, unfortunately, is the fact that I know how good he is off the bench. And that's why I choose to put him in off the bench.
Tuchel, the greatest coach in the world. It's crazy. Now Zugzi is on. The new signing for Man United, the new striker. Potential spam calling me.
Listen, so far though, Georgie, new computer is doing.
Yeah, it's perfect, huh?
Fantastic. Not a single dropped frame the entire time. Looks like it's not even trying hard. So we're out here. Production quality has improved, ladies and gentlemen. My wife will kill me when she sees how much money I spent.
Better sell that bike.
Gonna sell my house. Gonna sell my kids. Gotta pay for this laptop.
Oh my God. Oh, did you see the bike?
Yeah.
Oh man, if that didn't get deflected, look at this.
That's impressive. That first touch is impressive.
That could have been going in.
No. It would have bounced into Onana's hands. Didn't have enough power.
Come on, Fulham.
Where is Joe? Fernando, the truth about Joe. Joe's takes were so bad that we had to give him a break. We said, you need to go home, recharge. We're going to do probably another 50 episodes without you. And then once your takes get a little bit better, you can be back in. Oof. No, Joe is, it's Friday, so Joe works during the day. Me and Georgie are fortunate to have jobs and lives where we don't have to work during the regular day. I coach, so I coach in the evenings. But Joe has he's got actual work, so I think he's getting out. I think he's going to be out pretty soon now.
He messaged us in the group chat. He said he's on his way.
Oh, is he? So Joe's on his way. So maybe we'll catch him for the last little bit of this, because then we're doing a podcast recording after that. So make sure you guys go on YouTube, check out the recent podcast, but make sure you guys go subscribe on YouTube, because that's where the full length podcast episodes are at.
Listen, Fernando's never going on YouTube again because you ignored him.
Sorry, Fernando. My bad, man. I got to be better. I'm only just a tech guy and the cameras guy and the setup guy and the monitoring the YouTube chat guy. George is just here for vibes. We all know that. Georgie's just a vibes guy.
Smith Rowe's out. I don't know. It's a tough. I was gonna say, what would you say about his performance, but
He did okay. It was one good dribble. It just bothers me so much that you can have a player like Adama Traore, who can be so freaking dangerous, and just as ineffective as he is dangerous. Like, the man did a couple things in the first 10 minutes of the game, and he's been. Is he still on the field? Did they sub him out yet?
He's right there.
He's right there, and he's. But who knows? Hopefully, maybe he comes and scores a goal.
Just because he said that.
He's going to score a goal.
Put on the bet.
My new.
Adama Traore. Look at that. Look at that work rate. Not like that. Look at that.
See, he was listening to me. He heard me.
This is... Oh my God. No. That's a good ball.
Robinson in a good spot. How much do you think Robinson is worth?
40 mil. It has to be 40.
To be fair, I think he would do well at a team like Manchester United. Manchester United would be a good fit for him.
I don't know, because they had Wan-Bissaka. They're like the same player, but
aren't they selling Wan-Bissaka?
They already sold him to West Ham,
yeah.
Like, he's really good defensively, but attacking wise, he's just not as good. That's why I said I don't know. Like, I don't know how he would be at a team that possesses a lot, and then like attacks not stopping. You got to like. Look at that. Loses the ball.
Man, dog, I got to go back into work, but I'll see if I can hop on later. Have a good one, guys. My guy, appreciate you being here for sure.
Appreciate you, man, dog.
Zaid said Dalot has been terrible this game. Yeah, he hasn't done much, has he?
Yeah. Oh,
here we go.
Oh,
2 versus 1. 2 versus 1. What? Oh, my word.
Pereira. That is...
And then he plays offsides. What are you doing, Pereira?
That is absolutely awful, man. Maguire, stop diving. Maguire, what?
That was shock. That was really bad.
That was awful.
Why didn't you just wait a little bit longer?
Yeah, that's honestly terrible. And that's a terrible ball by Bruno. I don't know if this game has been entertaining because of how good it has been, or just how sloppy things are, so teams get chances.
Go on, Iwobi. Ooh, corner kick coming up for Manchester United. Could this be it? I will say this. The game is starting to get stretched out.
Yeah.
There's definitely a goal in this.
Look at this. Oh, my.
It wasn't even just bad timing. It was just he played it straight into Maguire's feet, didn't he?
Yeah. That was awful.
That's terrible. If you guys are just joining us, once again, please go ahead and make sure you guys go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. All of our social media stuff is at the NGW Podcast. It's like right up here somewhere, right there. We got some targets to hit up there as well, so you guys can see where we're trying to get to. YouTube is the big one, because YouTube, we have our full-length podcast video episodes are on there. We also, if you guys ever want to listen to the podcast and don't want to watch the videos, or just you're driving to work or whatever, we have them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think there might be one or two more, but you can find them pretty quickly. Just search up the Next Goal Wins podcast.
There has to be a goal. 23 minutes left.
If you were a Manchester United fan right now, Georgie, would you be happy so far with this? I wouldn't say performance, but would you be happy with what you're seeing? Style of play, kind of what they're trying to do on the ball, off the ball. Would you be happy?
About Man United?
Mm-hmm.
Oi! That's a great header by Robinson. Oh, well, that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if it's actually either team playing good or bad. I just think it's like sloppy mistakes from both sides. Like, I know you can kind of see what Man United's trying to do, but there's no like distinctive play per se. And it's not really fair as well because they play without an actual striker for, what, like 60 minutes of the game? Now they have Xerxes on, so it's a bit different, but I mean, plenty of chances. The game should be 3-1, maybe 3-2, to be honest. Bruno has missed way too many. Can you imagine if he makes a sub now? Delay comes in from Maguire. I mean, technically,
it wouldn't be a crazy thing because you want to get him some minutes, right?
Yeah, it's just.
I know you don't typically want to sub out your center backs, but
I mean, I guess he's on a yellow, right? He got booked for the dive, or he didn't.
I don't think he got booked for the dive. That's also you spend a lot of money on a player. You got to kind of play him, right? You're playing everybody else that you signed.
Oh, not playing Anthony. Go on, make up for the past mistake. Oh my God, Fernandes.
Oh, that's a foul. Yep,
Herrera.
set piece. That's a yellow card, Martinez.
What? Yeah. To be fair, what?
Why is he giving a yellow to Pereira?
What?
Unless he must have said something. You can't give a yellow card for that. Yeah, he was giving it to him for that. Because he kicked the ball at a player. Set pieces are huge, guys. I know they're not the most attractive thing in the world, but if you are typically not the better team, set pieces are your way to make sure you can still have a chance to win the game. And, of course, nothing happens in that set piece. Look, I like Manchester United right now. I'm not going to lie. This has been a much more entertaining match than I would have expected, especially when it's a game where Manchester United is playing. They're being a little bit more direct. They're not sitting back and just waiting and waiting and waiting. They're trying to play out. They played well with Casemiro and Menu. Their ball recovery has been pretty good. They've been dangerous in the attacking third. If you're a Manchester United fan, I wouldn't say you're finally seeing a style of play, but you're finally seeing something more attractive than what you were seeing all last season.
Robinson. Oh my God.
Go on. Oh.
But if you're playing against a better team, Fulham, like better than Fulham, they take advantage of those counters. 3, 4, 5 of them that they had.
But what I'm saying is Manchester United last year was parking the bus against teams like Fulham. Not parking the bus, but they were like sitting deep.
Yeah. And
everybody was like, what are we doing? So the fact that they're going out to try and actually win this game today. And Casemiro's played well. Like I know he's missed a few opportunities and stuff, but he's been very involved in the play. He got a lot of criticism last year. Set piece.
What?
Nope.
That's a terrible call.
I don't think so because he's not even complaining about it. Oh, Traore, how's your touch, my friend?
Oh my God. Oh, jeez, not bad.
Have a go, Traore. Have a go.
Oy.
Corner kick. Nope.
Well, if you get past, why would you dive? Casemiro does look like he's lost a lot of weight, though. He looks slim. He looks slimmer than usual.
Looks in better shape. Well, he didn't have anything to do in the summer, did he?
No.
So, more time to get back into it.
I would have thought more time to go the other way.
No, well, I mean, like he would have returned earlier than everybody else to the.
Yeah.
to the club. Will there be a goal in this game?
I think so.
Great tackle. Ooh, yellow card. Here we go.
Yeah, Mazraoui has looked good today.
Set piece for Manchester United, 73rd minute. Game's starting to open up a little bit more, but you could tell that they're also starting to get a little tired.
Yeah, hasn't made a mistake. Ooh.
Oi!
Get up, get up.
Here we go. 3 versus 1. 3 versus 2. 3 versus
Has
2.
to be better than last time. No, this guy's the slowest player to the right, though.
Oh, my
Slowest
word.
player.
And then you just... No,
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
beautiful.
Come on. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in.
Oh,
Oi!
that could have been an own goal. Wow.
He's been good, though.
Yeah, Martinez has been
Martinez has been good. And guess who it was again? Pereira. Here's what I would have done. To be fair, if I was Traore, I would have given the ball right away to Pereira, won it, and then made a run myself.
good. I mean, he didn't really have a choice, did he? If
No,
you
but that's a great intervention from Martinez.
Damn, how I wish that went into an own goal. That's a great ball, though. What is he? pumped
Corner
up
kick
about?
again.
Casemiro's... Dude, he has a six-pack, Casemiro.
Yeah, Casemiro does look like he's in better shape,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
He's winning everything. By the way, if you listen to my PSG bet, you're up.
The guy scored.
Dembele just scored.
Oh yeah, you put money on the goal, right?
On them to win.
Yeah, because they were tied, right?
85th minute.
Listen, man, the real question is, what are we gonna get for dinner?
That is a real question.
That
'cause
is the real question.
I haven't ate all day. I've been up since 5.
Georgie's starving himself.
I'm going on a 24-day fast, guys. No, I'm not. Is there anybody still on TikTok?
3 people.
Three
We did have a
people?
high of like 11 or 12, didn't we, at
Yeah.
one point? We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's kind of hard to maintain unless... I think when they hurt your rant, everybody just left.
That's when we had the most involvement, when they heard me go off.
Oh. What? That's a terrible header. 3-1 PSG.
Robinson.
Fernando, are you still in the chat? Let me know. Zaid, I know you bet. You guys let me know if you guys bet on PSG. Maybe this is what we need to do. Have a live on days where there's like 100 games going on. And we'll just
Live
talk
bets.
about placing bets. Because that's what I do. That's why I enjoy like Europa League days. There's like 50 games and then like 10 of them get red cards. I just bet.
Your boy Zaid said the Ziyech take was the last straw.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is that why you left?
I don't blame you.
I will die
man.
on this hill. I will die on this hill.
I'm gonna post it after this.
Go for it, man. Go on, Traore. Give us something, man. Give us something.
This is
250 pounds of muscle. Come on, give us something here.
this what I mean about like Troy. Why would you?
Dude, Anthony's so good. Robinson. He's been so good this game.
Yeah, he has.
Tell you, 1v1 player. He's legit.
Bro, Robinson should just ask for it. Oh my.
I think there's a Fulham goal in this. Here it
Muniz.
is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh,
Oi.
close. Muniz is a menace, man. No, Maguire has a cramp. There's the lit
There you
time.
go.
Give me the light.
Just give me the light.
Oh no,
Oh.
Robinson. Oh,
Look at that. Look at these guys
this is what I mean though. Why are you
playing out of the back. Why not?
Nah.
Go for it. All right, here comes some subs. Oh, let's go. My boy Raul Jimenez is in to get the game winner.
Wow.
Let's go.
Muniz.
Raul Jimenez, let's go, baby. Is that Anthony? Oh, I thought that was.
That's
not
Harry Wilson.
I thought Anthony was getting ready. I was about to be like, you guys really want to lose this game, huh?
Ex-Liverpool coming into Old Trafford to win the game.
Dang, man's got the corner rolls. Dang. Let's go. Road to the 2026 World Cup for Raul Jimenez. Get that call up again. Here, it starts right here with the game winner. When did Joe say he was on his way? Are you sure he said that? I don't think he said that in his stream, did he?
No, 410.
Oh, he texted us.
Yeah.
I haven't checked my messages this whole time.
Bruh, whoever keeps putting my name on this political things.
Georgie's got a new message. We really need your help to defeat Trump.
No, it says, "Hey Thomas, this is Donald Trump. Thank you for your service."
Really appreciate a donation.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
People are just putting fake numbers in there. That's why. When they sign up for these things. That's why they said, hey, Thomas or whatever.
Listen, what are the odds?
Johnny Evans.
Oh, my. Don't tell me Johnny Evans. And Deliz's going in for sure for Maguire.
Johnny Evans might just be going back to the bench, to be honest.
Yeah. Iwobi's been decent.
I liked him. He was creative at Arsenal. He just...
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Ooh. To be fair, he opened up the right space, but Leno was in really good position right there.
4-1 PSG. Sweat free. Zirkzai. What happened to them pronouncing Bruno Fernandes? Now they went back to the old ways.
Love it. Love a good clearance by Anthony Robinson.
Let's see. I might be tempted.
10 minutes left. Is Georgie going to put the $10 bet in? Who'd you put it on, though? Manchester United?
I know. Who would I put? Oh, the 2 center backs are coming on.
Wow. They're taking out 2 forwards.
Can you imagine?
4 center backs.
No, I can put the bet for just there to be a goal. It's
for somebody to win?
Yeah, it's there. It's for sure in the plus right now. Yeah, plus 120 for the one goal.
So Mazraoui is out.
Oh, so you go 3 in the back?
Maybe.
Well, Johnny Evans. No, Maguire came out. Oh,
Yeah.
Martinez. Martinez played left back in preseason though.
Yeah, so then they'll just push him out. Oh, here we go. Counterattack, Manchester United. Played across the box. Robinson is so good. I used to not like... I still don't... To be honest, I don't like him as much as I should because I'm a little bit more attracted to like somebody who can play and like deliver a ball and like actually possess and like has those abilities. Like a Kyle Walker type of player. But you got to give it to him, man. The guy works hard. He's fast. He's athletic. He's strong. Very difficult to beat him in 1-versus-1. He's got a lot of really good traits. I think, so going back to the generations and stuff in the different eras, Anthony Robinson, the way he plays right now, would be regarded as one of the top outside backs back in the day.
Yeah.
Because he's got all the traits that like really good outside backs had from back in the day. Manchester United looking more dangerous in the last few minutes here.
Even Casemiro's on left wing.
Oof. Leno's going to get some points. Clean sheet, if he keeps a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Good saves.
Oh, here we go. It's meant to be. They want him. Fulham want to buy him. So it's just meant to be.
Didn't they say that he was the game changer or something like that? Didn't Tim Howard say at the beginning of the game?
Yeah, the super sub.
The super sub. Come on, come on. Come on, Fulham. Yes. Give it to Iwobi. Get out of his way, my friend. Get out of his way. Make him go 1v1. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. My new is off. Scott McTominay comes on.
I got.
What now,
dude.
Georgie? What now?
This guy's been like FSG out, like Liverpool wise. So I posted something about the Man United Fulham game, and I said predictions, like whatever. He just commented like 2 minutes ago. George, WTF? Maybe you should be asking about Liverpool making a 30 million profit. No doubt you're in John Henry's pocket. I wish.
That's funny.
I wish John Henry was paying me money.
Absolutely. So would I.
I would take it. I wish I was. How can I? Oh, that was nice. What the fuck? See, it's getting just mistake after mistake now because players are not fully fit.
That's something that they do so well at those high levels is that any moment they feel like they're about to be under so much pressure, oh my word, that they're going to lose the ball, they just shield it so well. So the only way you get it off of these guys is just by fouling them.
Five minutes to go. Is it worth betting? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bet.
Fernando said wanting to get some free advice, Javi. On what?
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, dude. See? That's why McTominay is MVP.
Listen, Garnacho isn't doing anything against Robinson today. I'll tell you that right now. And you should probably call that for a handball.
That was a dive.
Go on.
The decision making.
Go on.
Look at him. Look, if you're Fulham and you come to Old Trafford with all the money that Man United have spent and all the hype and all that, you'll be very happy with a 0-0. You take it back, no problem at all. Back to London, easy. If you're Man United, this is not the start you would want. But I still believe there's a goal in this.
There it is.
McTominay.
Was it McTominay?
No.
Xerxes. I thought it was McTominay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Georgie was just talking about how Manchester United would be disappointed with this performance. And Manchester United goes up 1-0.
I thought it was McTominay, though.
It looked like it was McTominay, but guess not. It's a good to get out by Bruno. Oh, he just poked it before McTominay kicked it, right?
Yeah.
Did it come off anybody? Or was him? Was it him? Yeah, it was him. Wow,
Like,
well, that's a
yeah.
good finish.
Yeah.
That's a really good finish.
But from there, it looks like.
Let me see. We'll get a better angle here. No,
Yeah.
that's a straight finish.
Yeah.
That's a quality finish. Way to make an impact. How much did they pay for him? Do you remember? Wasn't he part
40,
of
50?
Wasn't he part of another deal that they signed as well? Him and somebody else at the same time? Or no?
I don't know. He's not really like he is a striker, but he's more of like a false nine that will come in and build. I mean, he pretty much did it there. Came in, got the ball.
Naville95 said the cycle continues for United. Excuse me. Well,
This is a good start, man.
if you guys are just joining us towards the end of the game, appreciate it. Make sure you guys go follow us. We're also doing this live on YouTube right now, so we're streaming to both platforms at the same time. But make sure you guys go follow us on YouTube.
Big few minutes left now. Wow, Old Trafford is loud. Old Trafford is woken up. There you go. Nah. Oh. What the Anthony Robinson?
What a ball.
Worked out.
Well done. Raul.
Left-footed though.
Come on, Raul. Get into the box. Give it to Raul.
You gotta get something out of it. Don't just waste it. That's a foul. That's a terrible chance. Why would you do that?
It's a good set piece last minute. So, a couple new rules for the Premier League. Did you know one of them is additional time there should be less additional time than usual because they will only add time for like goal celebrations if they're longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah, I did see that. And now you can warm up 5 players instead of 3 or something. I don't even know.
I'm surprised they never went back to the 3 sub rule. Remember that? They just stuck with the 5 sub rule after COVID, right? Which, to be fair, I think is better because you get more players to get in. And 3 was very limited. Set piece for Fulham.
Big 4 minutes. It's kind of weird though because now you have 4 minutes here and then at the Olympics you have 25 minutes. Like,
yeah. Let me add that to the time.
that counter by Ferreira, man, cost you games.
That is true. Fulham could have been 1-0 up, or at least tied at this point. Oi. They're going to like him after this match.
Yeah, I mean it's a perfect way. Introduce yourself.
That's a great tackle by Robinson again. So does he not get as many points because they got scored on? Because that would be crap.
Yeah, -4.
Because he's been very good.
He's -4 now. I'm sure we can see it right now. Fulham can't score in the last second, can they? No, not with this guy.
Should be pressing. Press. Why do you guys have 4 players all sitting back? They got all of their outside backs sitting back.
That's game. Let's see the fantasy thing. Let's see. It has to be live, right? Like you can see.
I don't know. If you guys want to join our Fantasy Premier League, go use the code up above or down below if you're on YouTube. T9DW1I. That's going to be the code that's going to get you into our Next Goal Wins Podcast Fantasy League. There will be some prizes towards the end of the season, but also probably at some point mid-season, we'll give some prizes as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see. I don't think you can see it as a
40 seconds left in this match. Does Fulham have any more time to create one more opportunity to see if they can get back in the game? I think it's GG's.
Robinson and most of those players are at 2 points.
That's crazy because he's had a
Leno's
really good
at
game.
3. Dalot's at 6. Martin at 6.
And of course,
Mazraoui 6.
Xerxes is going to be like 100. Oh, my word. He just whiffed the ball. Oh, my word. Garnacho. Wow.
Oh, he was offsides?
Doesn't matter. Watch what this guy did.
Oh, my God.
How do you do that at this level? And he wasn't offsides, I don't think. Oh, don't complain about the ball to him. He should have put that away. What a miss from Garnacho. Negative 50 points. Can you get negative points in the Premier League? You can, right? If you get like a red card and stuff like that.
Red card, miss a PK, or I mean, yeah. Can you imagine he whiffs it right here?
Onana's been good today. Haters will be hating again because he's done well. And that's it.
Yep.
Full time. That is it.
Xerxes at 5 points. Well, I'm.
All right. So, if you guys are still watching the stream here, make sure you guys go follow us on either YouTube or TikTok or Insta. All the socials are up above. Make sure you guys follow us for the full-length podcast video episodes on YouTube. We're going to try and do as many of these as we can, these like live watch-alongs, so you guys can watch the games with us, just kind of chat with us about Premier League, Champions League, whatever, anything in the world of football. But what a game. Georgie, your final thoughts on the match?
I mean, good result for Man United. Good start. You want to get off to a good start. Obviously, it doesn't really matter about the performance, especially in the first game of the season. But you get the 1-0 win. New signing, new striker comes in, scores the goal. It's a feel-good moment for Manchester United right now. I'm sure Ten Hag is happy. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Top of the table, Manchester United. Top of the table. Right now, they're getting Champions League at the end of the year, at least. Zaid said, great stream. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate you sticking along with us as well, watching it. Really does mean a lot. Yeah. Manchester United gets past the finish line. Much better playing performance than in the past. They could be happy with, obviously, good signings. Mazraoui, Xerxes, De Ligt. All of those guys have had a positive impact today. Casemiro, which was a big question mark. Rashford was missing. Rashford didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Garnacho missed a sitter. But new signings, you'd be happy. Not only the fact that they played well, but the fact that they made signings. So I'll be happy about that. All right. Appreciate all you guys. We're going to end the stream now. We are going to do a live, not a live, we're going to do a podcast pretty soon, as soon as Joe gets here. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be notified and all that stuff when that podcast comes out. Just kind of doing a little preview for this weekend's Premier League matches. So appreciate all you guys, and we will catch you guys next time.